the famous Boston Dynamics Spot is now available for purchase, and my goodness, do I want one. You can get Spot now. Spot is a real product. You can contact the sales team. We'll get in touch with these people.
Already did.
Yeah, we need one for the studio. Wait a second. You already did? Did you actually? Or are you joking?
Yeah, I went to contact sales.
Ladies and gentlemen, Willie do. Did you actually do that?
Yeah, while we were filming up there.
Holy
What you're talking about the first time.
Holy. This guy is just, he's taking it to another level. You know, when you get here, you think you know something. You think you got an idea. You get here, you get here on a Tuesday. You think you got an idea. You look across the table. Okay, it's a guy. Willie Do. He's a guy in the world. He's moving around. He's doing his thing. He eats a bowl of cereal. He takes care of the dog. You think you know what's going on. He gets involved in the rom-com with the lost dog. You think you know what's going on.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't even know how I do it.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, you think you think you see what you see, but in reality, in the background, the man is maneuvering, sending emails. He doesn't even know I'm going to touch this story today, and meanwhile, he's emailing to make it happen in advance. It's unbelievable. Moment of appreciation. A round of applause. Willie Do.
Otis, get over here.
Willie Do, Willie Buffett, whatever you want to call him. Anyhow, okay. No, really though, that's impressive.
I just sent an email.
No, it's impressive.
It's not a big deal.
Don't you dare.
Go on now.
Don't you dare. That's it's unbelievable, in fact. Spot is ready to go. And Spot is, people say he's freaky, and I see where they're coming from. He kind of marches along like he's going to kill you. But I love Spot. I think this thing is so cool. Just that, when he's about to fall and catches himself. I mean, Will's got the commercial on right now. You have definitely seen videos of earlier versions, and it's just polished now. It's time to actually put Spot to work. And speaking of science fiction, we are staring squarely into it right now as far as Spot is concerned. They are currently targeting a specific type of clientele. They're saying there's going to be modules you can attach to Spot. He can scan an entire room. If you have a leak or something, he'll scan a huge building and let you know if there's a problem. You can put LiDAR on top of him. He can map an area. He can go where you don't want to go. He can go into a dusty environment. They picture him in an oil field. They picture him doing all kinds of tasks, carrying weight. He can do... you can control with like an Xbox-style controller, and then certain tasks are going to be autonomous as well. I mean, they showcase a construction-looking guy. There's an attachment where you can open a door. And how about this? In the video, he opens the door, and the other guy goes through. You see that? That's AI on AI action right there.
Helping each other out.
Okay, so 2 payload ports, carries up to 14 kilos. You got a cinder block. Oh, man, I don't know. If you're into technology, I just feel like you got to be into this as far as I can tell. The way you get one seems to be a bit complicated. Like you kind of lease it, it seems. I watched the official video from Boston Dynamics, the one that you were just showing. I also watched the video from The Verge. Reporter actually went out to their HQ and had a little time to play with it. And he references sort of how how it's going to work, how you're going to get one of these if you're interested. And Boston Dynamics didn't even tell him the exact price of one of these, but stated that the lease would be similar to leasing a car. So what does that mean? Wow. I don't know, $400 a month or something. Yeah. I'm guessing something like that, $400 or $500. I don't know, what type of car are you leasing? Anyhow, they probably assume, first of all, I don't know why they don't sell it to you. Maybe they want to maintain, like hold on to they want to know how you're using it, Will. They don't want you mounting some kind of weapon on top of it. They want to, like no, really though, that would be real super bad press for them. Yeah. So they can kind of keep an eye on you if it's a lease. You don't really own it, and they can bring it back at any point in time. So anyway, the Verge video gives you a little more insight into how it's going to operate, what it can do in an autonomous fashion, and then also what you can do via controlling it if you choose to. This is one of those things where the technology may be a little bit ahead of the application, and the application has to catch up. This happens frequently in tech when you get to these fringe cases, but the product is really starting to look polished. And what it's doing for me is it's allowing me to imagine the future in a much more tangible way. Can you not imagine an industrial scenario? You know, you go to a job site and these things are all crawling around, carrying things, like working autonomously.
Yeah. This looks, I mean, not to be negative, but
Oh,
this looks really similar to the Black Mirror episode.
Oh, you're going negative now.
No, I'm just saying.
But don't you think the Black Mirror episode was based on the pre-existing Boston Dynamics? Because that came out after the original Spot and the Big Dog and whatever the early ones were called. I think they looked at that towards inspiration. I think Boston Dynamics probably wasn't too happy about it. It's so cliche at this point. It's like, you know, the robot overlords take over. Like, it's like everyone is on board. Top comment. Like, what's the top comment of this video? Let's see. Does it have USB-C? Boston Dynamics will be $1 trillion company by 2030.
Yeah.
And then something that was stated by the reporter at 4 minutes and 17 seconds in the video. For the robot, you're just an obstacle too big to step on. And then, and that's supposed to make me feel better about them rising up and taking over the world. It's every time.
Right.
Every time. So look, maybe one day.
Well, yeah.
But does that mean you can stop the whole thing in the meantime? Do you have to be careful about it? Certainly. It would be terrible for Boston Dynamics if somebody tries to weaponize one of these things, obviously. And it wouldn't.
I immediately put a flamethrower on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible to do. It wouldn't be impossible to do. But that's like just one very specific scope. And I get it. It is the scope that you want to be worried about. But in the meantime, there's a lot of other applications. I know we all want to go Hollywood. I know it's tempting to go all the way to the end game. You know, you can't help your brain go into the drama. But in the meantime, this dude can be marching around doing stuff for you. And I don't know. I take a look. I'm looking at Otis right now. I don't know what he's doing for you, Will.
Yeah.
I don't think he's pulling his weight.
He's just pooping everywhere and just, you know.
I think Spot's coming to take his job. Spot could carry Otis's dog food in the house for you.
You can carry Otis.
Yeah, he could carry Otis.
You don't have to walk.
Never mind. So anyway,
take him out for
who knows? We're not all the way there yet, but this thing looks more super polished from where it was. And you can get one right now. And I'm going to make my second plea. 2 pleas in one episode. You ready, Kirk? 2 pleas. Why am I holding up 4? I don't know. 2 pleas in one episode. I was talking to Xiaomi at the beginning about the unbelievable 180% screen-to-body ratio smartphone. Now I'm talking to you, Boston Dynamics. You're not getting off, okay? This studio needs our very own Spot. And we will not, I promise you, weaponize Spot in any way. We will be the perfect place to showcase the friendliness. Spot is actually going to interact with our other dogs and become part of the family, in fact. And it's just what you need to do as a company right now. It's exactly what you need. And I'm willing to offer that to you. So get us a Spot. It will be imagine that unboxing video. Oh, baby. Like, we got a lot of smartphones flowing through here. We don't have too many Spots. No. So that's plea number 2 of the episode. If you know how to get in touch with Boston Dynamics, let them know we need to do the unboxing video. Even if you guys had to take it back or whatever, I don't know what you have to do, or you need to, if I have to lease them or whatever you have to do, we need it. We need it.
Yeah. Shout out.
That's what we're here for. You understand? That's what we're here for. We're mapping the world of technology, one product at a time, for the sake of posterity. You understand that, Willie do? Willie Buffett, ladies and gentlemen, he sent an email before he even knew I wanted him to.
All right.
Before we talked about it on the show, the email was already sent. All right. If you need any inspiration in life, I just want you to percolate on that right there.